Hello, friends and family. So, up ahead is the Mayaca Railroad Bridge. It's approximately 49 feet at high water, mean high water, and we are a 51-foot boat, so we don't fit under it readily. So we've constructed a water bladder that we're going to extend off of the boom and then attempt to fill with water so that it can heel the boat. I've rigged up this line. It's just over half an inch in thickness. It's rated for 3,200 pounds of working load, 5,000 pounds braking load, and of course that's with no knots in it. So we're tying our knots with caution, with not having any kinks so that we don't stress load the rope. We're going to run this rope all the way up the mast, tension it off so that the boom is not supporting the weight of the water. This bitter end of the rope will be supporting the weight of the water, and then this will run all the way up to the top of the mast. Once our bladder's rigged up, we'll swing this out perpendicular to the boat. This is approximately 12 feet from the center line, plus it's raised up 3 feet from the center of gravity, so we'll have an effective leverage range of 15 feet. At 15 feet, we only need 1,000 pounds of water to heel the boat, but our water bladder is capable of producing 2,000 pounds of load. We're going to fill it as little as necessary to heel the boat so that we don't stress our bladder and have complications. We constructed the bladder ourselves. It's made out of PVC shower pan liner, 2-inch nylon strapping, and nylon fabric. And so we've stitched it and glued it all together. Here you can see the internal view. So the PVC shower pan liner is the gray. It's relatively pliable and stretchy. The outer fabric is nylon. It does not stretch at all. And then to keep the expansion to a minimum, we have our nylon webbing, 3 loops going around the center of the drum. And then we have these vertical straps to take the load. There are 4 vertical straps crisscrossed to make 8 loops to hold the weight of the water. In order to release the water, we've put in a 1-inch drum port. This has a nut and a washer on the inside, and then to support the hole that's in the bottom, we have 4 layers of the red sewn in, and then we have 3 layers of the gray glued together with 2 layers of the red glued in between. And again, that's to attempt to stop the expansion as the weight pushes on that only weak point to prevent it from bursting out. All of this is theory. We've never used this. This is our first time, so we wanted to document the process in a couple of videos. We'll post it to YouTube. There used to be a service that would tilt you under this bridge. They would come out from Indiantown Marina. It's our understanding that the gentleman passed away and that the service is no longer offered, so we've made our own solution. This will allow us to go east or west to the Atlantic or from the Atlantic during our travels to the Bahamas, and it'll save us a couple of weeks in transit time going all the way around the tip of Florida. In order to keep the water in the bladder, we have a 1.5-inch fabric reinforced fire hose, and then we just simply have a chip clip on the discharge side.
Have a good day.
That will hold the water in until we're ready to release it. This line is 12 feet long, so it reaches to the boat. Mathematically, we're on a beneteau, a 1985 beneteau idylle. We're 38 feet long, we displace about 15,500 pounds loaded, and this drum setup will tilt a boat of up to 20,000 pound displacement. So anybody, if this works, anybody that may want to duplicate it now has the rough dimensions and weight and displacements of what we're dealing with. Our keel, I believe, is 5,200 pounds, and our mast, I think I said it already, is 51 feet tall. Our beam is 12.5 feet wide. So anyways, I'm going to continue to hook this up. We will make a second video once it's all set up and we're beginning to fill it. I should mention that we're filling it with a 1/6 horsepower sump pump that runs off of 110 volts. No idea how long it will take. I don't know the GPM output. It's just an old used sump pump that we had from our home life. And so we have all day. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning and we don't have anywhere to be. So that's it for now. Brent and Andrea from SV Happy Jack signing off. Thank you for your time.